and welcome back. I am Vishali Upadhyay from DPS Haldwani, Lamajau. Today we are going to start our new chapter of geography, that is our country India, chapter 7. So these are the 5 topics of this chapter. One by one we will discuss all these topics. So let's start with the first, that is introduction. India is a variety of vast geographical expanses. In the north, it is bounded by the lofty Himalayas, the Arabian Sea in the west, the Bay of Bengal in the east, and Indian Ocean in the south wash the shores of the Indian peninsula. Now, as you know, in our geographical, we can see India is the vast, okay, where we can see so many things like in the north side, uh, it is the bond of lofty. Lofty means strong. Strong Himalayas. In India, you can see our strong Himalayas. And in the west side, you can see Arabian Sea. In the east side, you can see Bay of Bengal. And in the south side, you can see Indian Oceans. Means India is the vast geographical region where you can see east, west, north, south, all the sides you can see a strong things like oceans, take Arabian Seas, Bay of Bengal, okay, so many things you can see in this India. India has an area of about 3.28 million square kilometer. The north south extend from, means if we talk about north to south, okay, how much area it will cover? It will cover Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and it is about 3200 kilometer. And in the east west, if we talk about the east and west side, it can extend to Arunachal Pradesh to Kutch. Means in the east and west side, okay, we can see which is surrounded by with Arunachal Pradesh and Kutch, which is about 2900 kilometer. The lofty mountains, you can see so many other things in our India like a strong mountains, Great Indian desert, okay, the northern plains and the uneven plateau surfaces and the coast and islands present a diversity of landforms. Means in our India you can see a lot of diversity. Diversity means you can see a different thing in our India which can cover all the things like the Great Indian Desert, okay, the oceans, the seas, so many things you can see in our India. There is a great variety in the climate, vegetation, wildlife as well as in the languages and the culture. And if we talk about means in if we talk about the other things which comes under diversity, we have a rich variety of a climate also, okay, you can see a different climates in different areas, okay, vegetation also, and the wildlife also, means the animals life also you can see in a different parts, you can see a different animals everywhere. And we have a different languages also in the civics also, we have learned we have a different languages in different states, okay, and the different culture as well, right? In this diversity, we find unity that is reflected in tradition that bind us as one nation. And that is a diversity. Means in this diversity, all peoples are reflected to different tradition, but that binds us in a one nation. Means हम लोग सब क्या हैं? We have a different culture, variety, languages, ठीक है, climate, region, but all of these, इन सबके होने के बावजूद हम लोग क्या हैं? We have a one nation. हम हमारे अंदर क्या है? We have a unity and that unity binds us in a one nation. India has a population of more than 1000 120 crores since the year 2011. If we talk about the year 2011, India has a population of 1020 crores. It is the second most populous country of the world after China. And after China, India is the most populated country. Now, our second topic is locational setting. See this, India is located in the northern hemisphere side, as you read it earlier in the chapter also. India is located in the which hemisphere? Northern hemisphere. So, in this northern hemisphere, you can see the Tropic of Cancer, okay, passes almost halfway through the country. And if we talk about south to north or west to east, firstly we talk about south to north. So south to north, मेन लैंड ऑफ इंडिया, जो मेन हिस्सा है लैंड इंडिया का, वो एक्सटेंड करता है 8 डिग्री 4 नॉर्थ एंड 37 डिग्री 6 नॉर्थ लेटीट्यूड, ओके, नॉट लॉन्गिट्यूड, लेटीट्यूड पे. फ्रॉम इफ वी टॉक अबाउट वेस्ट टू ईस्ट साइड, ठीक है, इंडिया हमारा जो एक्सटेंड करता है दैट इज 68 डिग्री 7 ईस्ट एंड 97 डिग्री 25 east longitude. Okay, if we divide the world into eastern and western hemisphere, which hemisphere would India belongs to? Due to great longitudinal extent of about 29 degree, there would be a wide differences in local time of places located at two extreme points of India. If we divide two of the hemisphere, ठीक है, eastern and western, so there is a extent of time also, ठीक है. As such, the difference between these 2 points would be of about 2 hours. And what is the difference between? That is of 2 hours. As you have learned earlier, the local time changes by 4 minutes for every 1 degree of longitude. Means when you see the changes of time, how much time it will be changed? 4 minutes for every 1 degree. Every 1 degree के लिए 4 minutes का change होता है of longitude. The sun rises about 2 hours earlier in the east. sun जो है वो 2 hours पहले क्या हो जाता है? rise हो जाता है. which side? east side. east side में क्या कौन सा आएगा आपका? that is of अरुणाचल प्रदेश. then in the west, और उसके बाद then after वेस्ट साइड. वेस्ट साइड यानी कि गुजरात में. यू हैव ऑलरेडी रीड अर्लियर व्हाई द लोकल टाइम ऑफ लॉन्गिट्यूड ऑफ 82 डिग्री 30 ईस्ट हैज बीन टेकन एज अ इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड टाइम. इन द प्रीवियस चैप्टर वी हैव लर्न अबाउट द इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड टाइम, ठीक है. ब्रीफली हमने उसमें पढ़ा था कि इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड टाइम में कैसे आता है, या क्या क्या चेंजेस आते हैं, या कितना डिग्री सेल्सियस होता है. ओके, दिस मेरिडियन और लॉन्गिट्यूड इज ऑल्सो टर्म्ड एट, और इस मेरिडियन को या लॉन्गिट्यूड को क्या बोला जाता है? दैट इज स्टैंडर्ड मेरिडियन ऑफ इंडिया. ओके, नाउ कम टू द थर्ड टॉपिक, दैट इज इंडियाज नेबर. अब इंडिया की नेबरिंग कौन सी है दैट वी लर्न इन दिस टॉपिक. There are 7 countries that share land boundaries with India. Find out names, and these names are like China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Pakistan, Afghanistan. These are the 7 places. So, of these countries from figure 7.1, how many of these countries do not have access to any ocean or seas? Means in these places, how many these places are related to seas and oceans. Across the sea to the south lie our island neighbors Sri Lanka and Maldives, and those seas are related to the south. These are the places, neighboring countries. These are like Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka is separated from India by the Palk Strait. Okay. Now next topic is political and administrative divisions. India is a vast country, as you learn previous also. India is the vast country, एक बहुत बड़ी country है. For administrative purpose, the country is divided into 29 states and 7 union territories. Earlier it was 29 states and 7 union territories, but now in 2020, how many? These are 28 states and 8 union territories. Telangana became the 28th state of India on 2 June 2014. It was previously a part of Andhra Pradesh. Telangana, it was a part of previously in Andhra Pradesh. Okay. Delhi is the national capital, as you know. Delhi is the national capital. The states have been formed mainly on the basis of languages, and each state has been divided with the different languages. Rajasthan is the largest state, as you know. If we talk about the largest state, Rajasthan is the largest state, and Goa is the smallest state. The states are further divided into districts, and these states are furtherly divided into a small districts. Okay. Now our last and fifth topic is physical divisions. India is marked by a diversity of physical features such as mountains, plateaus, plains, coast and island. As you know, in our diverse country, we can see so many different types of mountains, plateaus, plains, okay, or coast, islands. So, standing as sentinels in the north are the lofty snow-capped Himalayas. Means, if we talk about, we have a strong snow-capped, बर्फीले क्या हैं? We have a mountains also. Himalaya means a dome of a snow, means एक बर्फ का स्थान या घर we can say. The Himalayan mountains are divided into 3 parallel ranges. If we talk about the mountains, there are 3 types. Okay? So first is the northernmost is the Great Himalayas. सबसे जो पहला है वो है northernmost side. Okay, and that is Great Himalaya, which we called as Himadri also. Okay, the other name of Great Himalaya is Himadri. The world highest peak are located in this range. Middle Himalayas, now we talk about the second one. Second one is Middle Himalayas or Himachal. ठीक है, second one is Middle Himalayas or Himachal, lies to the south of Himadri. Himadri के south side. Many popular hill stations are situated here. You can see so many hill stations also. Okay, find out the names of 5 hill stations and you have to find out these 5 hill stations. Okay, which is belongs to that Himalaya. Now the third one is the Shivalik. Shivalik is the southernmost range. Okay, the northern Indian plains lie to the south of the Himalayas. They are generally level and flat. If we talk about the northern side, okay, northern Indian plain side, it is lie to the south to the Himalayas, and that is level and flat. Okay, these are formed by the alluvial deposit laid down by the rivers. Here you can see so many rivers like कौन से rivers? The Indus, the Ganga, the Brahmaputra, okay, and their tributaries और जो उसकी small tributaries होती हैं, that you can see also. These river plains provide fertile land for cultivation, and here is a water. ठीक है, here is a water, that means there is a fertile soil also, which is very good for the cultivation. That is the reason for high concentration of population in these plains, and that is also the reason where a lot of population you can see in the plain side. Why? Because here there is so many rivers, and where you can see the water also, and there the fertile land is also there. Okay, and because of this a lot of people doing cultivation. ठीक है, और इस cultivation की वजह से there is a lot of population in the plain side. In the western part of India lies the great Indian desert. And if we talk about the western side, we have talked about southern side, northern side. Okay, now we come to western part. Western part, if we talk about western part of India, lies in the great Indian desert. It is very dry, hot and sandy rich land. वहां पर क्या होगा? There is a hot, ठीक है, desert है, so there is a hot also, there is a dry also, and there is a stretch land. It has many little vegetation and there is a shortage of a water, so there is no any vegetation or a little vegetation. ठीक है. To the south of northern plains lie in the peninsular plateau. It is a triangular in shape. If we talk about the peninsular plateau, वो कैसा होता है? Triangular in shape. The relief is highly uneven or unevenly, and this is the region with numerous hill ranges and valleys. And here you can see so many hill ranges and valleys also. Aravalli Hills, one of the oldest range of the world. And if we talk about the oldest range of the world, that is Aravalli Hills, border it on the northwest side. The Vindhyas and the Satpuras are the important ranges. And if please underline this, whatever I am saying, okay. So underline this one line. What is the oldest range of the world? That is Aravalli Hills. And underline next line. The Vindhyas and the Satpura are the important ranges. ठीक है, where is the important ranges? So you will underline the Vindhyas and the Satpuras. The rivers Narmada and Tapi flow through these ranges. यहाँ से कौन सी flow होती हैं? Narmada and Tapi. These are west flowing rivers that drains into the Arabian Seas, the Western Ghats. Now we talk about the Western Ghats or the Sahyadris borders the plateau in the west side. These ghats are in the west side. And if we talk about the eastern side, Eastern Ghats provide the eastern boundary. ठीक है? While the Western Ghats are almost continuous, the Eastern Ghats are broken and uneven. ठीक है? वो क्या होते हैं Eastern Ghats? These are the broken and uneven, ऊपर नीचे होते हैं. The plateau is rich in minerals like coal and iron ores. And if we talk about the plateau, ठीक है, that is a rich variety of minerals like coal and iron ore. To the west of the Western Ghats and the east of the Eastern Ghats, if we talk about both the Ghats, Eastern and Western, ठीक है, that lies in the coastal plains. The Western coastal plains are very narrow, बहुत ही ज़्यादा narrow होते हैं. The Eastern coastal plains are much broader. और जो Eastern coastal होते हैं यानी कि जो west side के होते हैं that is narrow, ठीक है, और जो Eastern side के होते हैं that is broader, बड़े होते हैं. There are a number of east flowing rivers. You can see so many flowing rivers also, like कौन सी rivers? Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri drains into the Bay of Bengal. These rivers have formed fertile deltas as there is a mouth. The Sundarban Delta is formed where the Ganga and Brahmaputra flow through into Bay of Bengal. If we talk about the Sundarban Delta, अगर हम Sundarban Delta की बात करें, इसमें formed होती है गंगा and Brahmaputra which flow into a Bay of Bengal. Two groups of island also form the part of India. If we talk about the island, there is a two group. ठीक है, Lakshadweep Island that are located in Arabian Sea as you know, and these are Coral Island located off the coast of Kerala. Coral Island, ठीक है, that is located in the coast of Kerala. The Andaman and the Nicobar Island lie to the southeast of the Indian mainland in the Bay of Bengal. Do you know which group of islands were affected by the tsunami in 2004? As you know, in 2004 there is a tsunami. So which island has affected in this uh, area? Find out through newspaper reports and by speaking to people how in different ways people face this challenge when tsunami struck in the Indian coast side. Means in the newspaper you can read it about it, and just speak about this by the people. Okay, how they can face the challenge, okay, when tsunami struck. Tsunami is a huge sea wave generated due to earthquake on the sea floor, and tsunami is a huge sea waves, एक तरंग होती है that is generated, क्या generate करती है, due to the earthquake on the sea floor. ठीक है. Now this is your chapter, our country India. I hope you have understood it nicely. Okay, and if you have any confusion, any doubt, you can see the video again, which will help you to understand this chapter nicely. So now we will meet in our next video. Till then, bye bye, be safe and be healthy.